So today I'm going to give you one tip that will enhance your results, and it's the one thing that people neglect when they look at fat loss, and one thing that people will naturally decrease when they start dieting. Now, everyone burns a particular amount of calories even at rest. So if we were to lay in bed all day, you'd still burn a certain amount of calories. If you stay in bed all day, it doesn't mean you don't burn anything. You will still burn a certain amount. Now, if we're looking at our daily expenditure, our BMR is the amount of calories that we burn at rest. Now, this makes up around 60% of our daily expenditure. And the rest is made up of your thermic effect of feeding, so the calories you burn from consuming food. Then the other two compartments are your NEAT and your EAT. Now, you may have heard other trainers go on about NEAT and EAT, and rightly so, because it is a big, important part of dieting and fat loss. So your NEAT is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And this is things that we do outside of the gym. So going for walking to work, the commute, taking the stairs, anything that we can add and increase the expenditure, that is your NEAT. Now, your EAT is things that you plan to do, which is your exercise activity thermogenesis. So these are things like going to the gym, going to your favorite exercise class, spinning, boxercise, anything that you plan to do is your EAT. And again, it's a small component. Now, your NEAT, which is the biggest component that you can control on a daily basis, this is the one that people neglect. And when you go on a diet, people normally decrease their NEAT when dieting because it's the body's way of trying to preserve calories. We get tired, we get lethargic, and normally when you diet, you drop calories so low that you just got a can't be arsed attitude, you've got no energy. So when we diet, like I said, if you drop your calories into a sensible deficit, 10, 20, at a push, I don't really like going down to 30, but 30 is the absolute max, then your NEAT will have to increase. So I will always say, try and increase your daily activity. So to try and increase it as many ways as you possible, and it comes second nature. So walking the dog for an extra 2 or 3 minutes, walking up the stairs, walking to the train station, rather than taking the car, rather than driving the kids to school, try walking, and you'll realize how quickly your steps add up. Now, Fitbits, Apple Watches are great ways of tracking your activity, because I know we like to think that we're active, but when you actually track your steps on a daily basis, you'll soon see how active you are. On certain days of the week, your steps will be down, on other days they'll be up. But as long as your average steps, and particularly if you're not too sure what a good step rate is, I always think that 10,000 steps on average a day, you're a fairly active person. So if you want to increase your daily expenditure, want to increase how many calories you burn, then start increasing your NEAT.